Hello, my name is Barry Sullivan. I'm with FieldConnect, and we are taking a look at our FieldAccess module. The FieldAccess module is one of a suite of products we make that are designed to integrate seamlessly with your ERP's field service application and surface that data out into a mobile platform for your team. So what we're looking at right now is what the technician would see on their smart device. In this case, I've logged it here as Matt Arnold, and we're looking at a couple calls. So we're going to give a high-level overview here and hope that you get a chance or you're motivated enough to come back in and take a deeper look. But let's walk this through. When Matt's done work on his previous call, he'll probably open up the next call at the previous site, and he'll want to go ahead and call up the problem, see what he's got, and we could have multiple problems associated with a call. And what he wants to do here on this particular item is let the dispatch know that he's en route. So notice this changes the color here on this particular call, but more importantly, back in the home office on the dispatch board, they're now aware that Matt has finished his previous project and is now en route to his next call. When Matt gets on the site, he'll probably want to go ahead and take notes and take a look at does he have site notes and see if there's any issues there he needs to be aware of in terms of entrance or who he needs to see on the site. He'll probably want to take a look and see if I have any contracts. In this case, we do. We have a problem contract that we could go ahead and open up and take a look at. We could look and see if there's been previous service calls, and probably want to acquaint ourselves with what might have been done previously, or as we get into something, we might want to review that information. Back. Okay. So let's take ourselves to the point where Matt has completed the work and now needs to enter what he's done. More than likely, he'll open up the problem, come down and go ahead and put in some notes. About what he's done specifically, and then put in his labor. In this case, this is a problem that's already been worked on. We have 4 hours worth, so he would be adding whatever charge code that he wants to put in based on what you've got set up in your ERP application. So we've got 1 hour worth of time, and we'll apply that to the day the call was created. And so we've now added an item to that. You might also want to apply inventory, so we could call up inventory, search out a part, and apply that to the job. Similarly, if it's a non-stock item, we could go ahead and choose the item code again out of the software and apply a unit and a unit price that we're going to charge against the project. We could either call up an existing purchase order, or if we're going to go pick up a part, we can create a purchase order right on the fly. Also, if we've got equipment on site, we could pull up the equipment, see what's there. We could go ahead and change some of the and edit the properties of the existing piece of equipment. We could select maybe we've brought out a piece of equipment from another site to this particular customer, or we're adding a new piece of equipment to this particular site. Whatever, again, has been set up in your ERP application, we were able to assign here via the handheld. And then also service reports. You can go ahead and print out help instructions. It could be forms of use forms where we want to capture periodically volume information or performance information. And that can actually open up and act just like a data table where we can enter data and store it and then retrieve it at a later time. As well, we can go ahead and add attachments. So if we've gone ahead and taken a picture and we want to go ahead and associate this particular picture against this particular ticket, we can do that as well. Okay, so let's assume we're done. We're going to come back up and say, okay, I'm going to go ahead and complete this now and change it. So now the ticket has been shown as completed. And what's important here is that we're forcing the technician to then print out a work ticket that can be supplied to the customer. As well, if on a customer basis, you may want not only a work ticket, but also a work form, maybe a follow-up form, a review form, something you want your technicians to go through on a case-by-case basis, and they have to go ahead and fill that out before they can generate the form. So we can help enforce some workflow. So I'm going to go ahead and require the customer to sign it. So the first thing I want to do is put in who's signing it. and then give them a stylus and have them sign my tablet. Save the signature, and now we've got that form filled out, and then I'll probably want to save an email that. So we can pull out an email address directly from the software, or we can go ahead and key in what we want and send off the ticket. Okay, so we're done. We'll go ahead and back to calls, and we would move on to the next call and tell them that we're en route, and let the dispatcher know that we're on the way to the next call. Now, just a couple miscellaneous items we can deal with on applied time here. We can create, if the technician has the rights to do so, they can create an ad hoc call to build just as if the dispatcher is putting a brand new call into the system. They can also take a look at their schedule on a calendar basis for an upcoming period of time. And then also a tools capability, of which the most important item here is they can look at field time, which allows him to enter his payroll hours through his handheld, capture his payroll hours through his handheld, and then do a weekly or bi-weekly reconciliation that then provides a workflow that moves up through a supervisor and ultimately creates either a report or pushes the information directly into your payroll application. So I hope this helps. It's been a pleasure showing you the application, and I look forward to the opportunity to work with you further. Thank you very much.